comedy duo, ladies and gentlemen. Clive Owen comedy duo.
Before we begin, we're gonna have a quick candlelight vigil to commemorate this most solemn of occasions. I'm just gonna get that candle up for you right now. Did you bring a lighter? The fire marshal said I couldn't do that. If we could just all hold hands, just bow our heads. We could just sort of reflect to ourselves, wax nostalgic of the great months we've had in the past. Just have our wishes and our beloved fearless leader Jay Patron's hearts. Just remember him for who he was. Also, also 9/11. Remember 9/11? It also happened. We will now reenact for you the scene of the moment when we first heard the earth-shattering news.
I'm poking and I'm liking and I'm commenting too. Facebooking doodle-dee. What's that my ex-girlfriend's got? Oh boy, he's prettier than me. Scroll.
What is it, Matt?
Hey, Mark, you want to come in here for a minute, boy?
What is going on, Matt? What is
You might want to sit down for this one, Mark, my old lass. I've come across quite a startling events page. The title is
Yes?
Bishop's Lounge own host Jay Patron slated to relinquish his reign as omnipotent Bishop's Lounge host is in retirement.
What?
Stop.
What? Hey, Matt, do you think, Jay being a notorious jokester as he is, do you think maybe perhaps this is just a clever ploy to get more guests?
Well, the thought did cross my mind, but then as I scrolled down a little further, I found some
Corroborating.
Thanks, madam.
They don't know what you're saying.
Cooperating posts
Interesting.
that
I see.
that make the original event hold more validity. For instance,
Bolo changes everything.
Boulevard was quoted as also saying, "No."
I see.
Well, not a moment lower.
What?
One Katie Patron
Go on.
was quoted as saying,
Huh.
"No."
A plot thickens.
With a slightly higher register and at least 5 more zeros. And a frowny emoticon. So this is deep.
That
This
changes
is
everything.
serious.
Maybe there was a comment you brushed by the first bout and you missed.
In my haste with the scrolling,
I see.
actually, as you well put,
I'm really onto something.
I did actually skim by a quite telling post, frankly, and something didn't add up, Mark. Something didn't add up at all. It was
Pray
wrong,
tell
all
what?
wrong. Oh,
I see.
Boulevard.
Interesting.
Earlier that day, Boulevard was quoted as
I'm
saying,
listening.
"I hope this isn't a clever ploy to get more guests."
You know, I was just thinking the other day, I could use a few more guests myself.
Who couldn't use a couple more guests? Me and Sharon, we were going to refinance our house, but we looked into the budget. There simply wasn't enough guests.
I'll use more guests every once in a while.
Later that day, in the investigation lair, we find our lovable duo, knee deep in newspaper clippings. Breaking the case. Boy, this rabbit hole sure goes deep. Boy, I smell a fish, and a ripe gamey fish at that. We're deep in the bottom of a tunnel, that is, at the bottom of a well, at the lowest point of a deep hole in a chasm. Ooh, I don't like it. You know, Clive, sometimes I think I'm getting a little too old for this shit. Oh, and I hear you loud and clear from your lips to God's ears. And scene. Now we're gonna drop a bombshell on you. Actually, it is Jay and Clive Owen have been engaged in some shady backdoor dealings, and we're here going to announce the next host of the Bishop's Lounge Comedy Open Mic Night, and that is the newest, the truest, your all-time favorite coolest, the Clive Owen Comedy Duo. And as the new hosts, we're going to have some changes around here. We're going to change the format just a little bit. For one thing, no more razor business. From now on, as hosts, when your time is up, we'll simply come up on stage and take the microphone. Mark, these were lies. These were all lies. Sorry, we just wanted to pump our own egos, just if only for a moment. We apologize to those we've hurt, and we're going to get off the stage gracefully. And thanks for all being shown up. We couldn't do it without the guest.
Thanks, Jay.
Now stop clapping for the Clive Owen Comedy Duo. That was nonsense. No, stop it! Everybody stop your clapping. They're a bunch of liars. I want to dispel the rumor. I like that they brought up the rumor that there's some sort of ploy. God. They brought up the rumor that there's some sort of ploy, and then also took credit for fewer hostership. All right. First of all, I want to dispel that rumor. It's not the case. All right. It is simply a coincidence that the number of people in this room tonight is quintuple or dodecal the number of people that are normally in the room tonight. It's a Wednesday night. It was temperate out. Okay. No, this is not the case. I will be relinquishing my duties to I will keep today. I heretofore secret new host. Ooh. It could be my friend Harrison. I see my friend Harrison. I'm going to say his name. Could be him. You know? Bullshit. I haven't made the decision yet, to be honest. Frank the bartender is always a reasonable guess. All right, he's always in the running. So keep that under your mindset for a moment. As we go to our next comedian, can we just get a round of applause?